we want to find x in the triangles below. X this time is an angle. Call the angle A. The side opposite this is small a. Let's call this angle B and this side B. If we now collect in a table, A is 8 centimeters. Angle A we're trying to find. B we know is 12 centimeters. Angle B is 100 degrees. We don't need to know C and C, and we don't know anything about them. The fact that we know both things in a particular row tells us we're going to use the sine rule. Since we're finding an angle, it's best to use this with the angle on top. Sine A over A is equal to sine B over B. So we have the sine of x over 8 is equal to the sine of 100 degrees divided by 12. Rearranging, we get sine x is equal to the sine of 100 degrees divided by 12 multiplied by 8. This calculates to give us 0.656 and so on. X then, the angle, is going to be the inverse sine in exactly the same way as it is with right-angled trigonometry. We press Shift and Sine of the last answer, 0.656, and so on. You should check that you can do this on your calculator and produce the same result, which is 41.036 and so on, which is 41.0 degrees, correct to 3 significant figures. Here in this example we want to find this angle, but we don't know the side opposite. We could find this angle, since we know the side opposite this, and then use the fact that we know that the angles of a triangle add to 180 degrees. Let's collect our information. So we want A and A, B and B, and C and C. Let's call this one A since we're trying to find it. Then this is A. We could call this angle B, and this side then would be B. So we know that this is what we're trying to find. This is 6.3 centimeters. We know this is 9 centimeters. And this is 100 degrees. Since we know both of one of the pairs, we're going to use the sine rule. Since we're finding an angle, angles on top, sine of A over A is equal to the sine of B over B. Substituting in, we have the sine of y over 6.3 is equal to the sine of 100 degrees over 9. So sine y is equal to the sine of 100 degrees divided by 9 multiplied by 6.3. Calculating this gives 0.689 and so on. And so y is going to be the inverse sine of this last answer, 0.689 and so on, which is 43.57 and so on. Now x is 180 degrees. Take away this answer for y. Take away 100 degrees. This gives us 36.42 and so on, which is 36.4 degrees, correct to 3 significant figures.